Hello students, I will discuss endemism. So, do you know that there are some plant or animal species specially confined to a particular region? They are called as endemic species. So, species unique to a specific geographical location are known as endemic species. Let's take example of Kaziranga National Park, where the elephant grass is a grass endemic to that area, and one-horned rhinoceros is endemic to Kaziranga National Park. So we always heard that endemic species are always risk to extinction. So why? Have you seen dinosaurs? No. We saw only in TV. They don't exist anymore, so they are extinct. Endemic species are at higher risk of extinction. Why? Because they confined to a small region, that area face, if they confined to a small region, if that area is face any problem, then species will be also face such problem, and that's why they are always prone to extinction. So, why are endemic species at higher rate of extinction? Loss of habitat one region and introduction of new species to a particular region. Because that endemic species can't compete with the existing endemic species can't compete with the new introductory species. So, what is endemism? We learned that endemic species, that species unique to a specific geographical location is known as endemic species. So, endemism is an ecological state of species being unique to a defined geographical location such as island, nation, country or other defined zone or habitat type. In more isolated environments such as Hawaii Island, Australia or southern tip of Africa, as many 90% of naturally occurring species are endemic. That unique geographical location may be a region for endemic species, may be a region for endemism. So, we'll move to India. That we all know that India is a mega diverse country with only 2.4% of the world land area. We all know that India also different climatic condition present, different barrier present, physical condition also. The country diverse physical features and climatic condition have resulted in a variety of environment such as forest, wetland, grassland, desert, coastal and marine environment. We all know that India harbored a rich flora and fauna, a fairly high degree of endemism. We also know that Western Ghat, Western Himalaya, Eastern Himalaya, Indo-Burma region are rich in endemic species. So, endemism is a phenomenon of restricted distribution of species in a small region. We have seen that Jingo biloba is endemism to China and Japan. So, the endemic species have narrow ecological range and less adaptability. Endemic species can't compete with the newly introduced species. They can't adjust with the new environment also. So, what are the causes of endemism? Due to presence of some natural barriers such as sea, high mountain range and large desert, poor adaptability of species for wide range of ecological condition. They can't adapt to a new environment, they can't adjust to a new environment. So let's move to types of endemism. There are 4 types of endemism, that is ancient endemism, neo-endemism, pseudo-endemism and paleo-endemism. So what is ancient endemism? Ancient is itself the word saying ancient. These are the survivor of once widely distributed species in the past, but now have very wide range. Now they survive in the past and presently they have the very narrow range due to the geographical, geological and climatic condition. For example, we can take Jingo biloba. Neo-endemic. So what is neo-endemism? Neo means new. These species are newly evolved species which have small range of habitat. So we can take example of Piper nigrum. We know that black pepper. Pseudo-endemism. Pseudo means false. This species mutate from a parental species which can compete with their parental species and eventually disappear. For example, if a plant is endemism, right? Their daughter offspring came, but they cannot compete with their parents, and they become pseudo-endemics. We can take example of polar bear. And now let's move to paleo-endemism. This species originated in ancient times and remain distributed in small area due to favorable condition. For example, Q's bird. So some example of Indian example of plant species, endemic plant species. For example, Ficus religiosa. For example, Sesamum indicum. For example, rhododendron, Aegile marmosa, Crotalaria. There are some example of endemic species in India. We can see rhododendron, Aegile, Crotalaria, Ficus, Cinnamon. So this is about the endemism. Hope you understood. Please let me know about the endemism. Thank you.